Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Hello, Tim, and thank you guys so much. If this is your very first time tuning in, thank you so much for joining us. We are the world's premier dumb podcast.
We're the number one dumb podcast in the world. Myka, how are you?
I'm great, and I love to listen to somebody repeat what I just said, but in a dumber voice.
Well, I didn't know what you were going to do, and it effed me up on how I like to intro the show.
Oh, I finally did it. If you are brand new here, then you don't know that Tim usually tries to annoy me as much as possible with his stupid radio announcer voice, and I've tried every which way to stop him from doing that, and the one way I did it, finally successfully, was be sincere with our audience.
And sincerely with our audience, with all my heart,
No, stop. Stop. Super annoying. Let's just get into the show.
I was going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, of course.
Well, you spent way too long doing that, Santa.
What? I'm a cool guy who's nice and fun. Myka, we got to get into our first segment of the show. This is catching up. Myka, we already did Christmas. This shit's coming out before Christmas, a day before Christmas Eve.
We already did Christmas?
We did Christmas already.
How many verbs did you want in that sentence, Tim?
Not enough. I could have used more. We went and did it.
We went to Indianapolis to visit Tim's family, the Pacers.
My family, the Pacers. We saw Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton. Aaron Neesmith.
Tim be topping on his own, if you know what I mean.
Wrong again, bozo. I don't do it on my own. I do it for money. Go ahead, Myka. What else did we do while we were there?
Oh, we successfully avoided the plague.
We did not get sick this time. My step niece was sick.
And make sure you let him know it's your step niece. Tim's real niece would never get sick.
No, she was being really cute.
She was being cute as hell. His step niece, though, was a wicked step niece and started vomiting in spite of everyone trying to have a nice Christmas. Rude.
Me and her did a funny thing on the Christmas photo with everybody, though.
Yeah.
We did a nice little funny pose. Got to see my nieces and nephews. They were all being very nice and cute this weekend. I think the vomiting helped the fighting that they normally do kind of cut down, cut down on the fighting.
Cut down on the fighting. Yeah, well, when one of the fighters is passed out on a couch in another room, it's really hard to get into a screaming match,
Myka immediately was like, we're going to get the norovirus. Doesn't even know if the girl has a virus or anything.
She vomited for over 12 hours. That's a lot. And I had just had food poisoning and then got COVID back to back, and I was like, I don't want to be sick anymore.
But this is what I'm saying. I think if you work yourself up and keep saying that you're going to get sick, you have a higher chance of getting sick.
You want to know, actually, this experience disproved that theory because I kept thinking we were going to get sick and then I didn't.
Yeah, but
actually it proves that thinking about whether or not you're going to get sick has nothing to do with it, and it's actually getting the disease that causes the illness.
All right, but
okay, RFK, you can't think your way out of fucking autism, or you would have done it by now.
First of all, shut up. Secondly, then, okay, so then we did...
first of all, shut up. Secondly, then, okay, and then change topics.
Myka, let me talk for a second. Eric the Midget?
I would love to let you talk if you would talk. Would you talk?
All right, so we did Zach and Miko's morning zoo also this week, and Zach was like, I'm not feeling real well. Myka the entire time was like, if Zach gets me sick, I'm going to get sick from Zach getting me sick. And then yesterday you were like...
I had a chest cough.
But I think you were putting that on because you wanted to get sick for attention.
You heard the rattling in there. It was bad.
I didn't hear any rattling.
Well, I did. And also, Zach was not I don't feel well. He was breathing all heavy, which I assumed...
He does that. That's what he does.
I assumed it's just because...
Food is pressing on his lungs.
Oh, I thought from the under.
Oh, you
or
think
from the over.
You don't understand gravity.
I don't think you understand gizzards.
I do understand gizzards. I fry them up and eat them with chicken hearts. I know gizzards as well as any man on this planet.
Zach Amico, friend of the show, is a heavy breather because, of course, morbidly obese. But he was breathing even heavier than normal to the extent that I was worried. Usually I try not to think about his health at all. It's too sad. But I was
brings you out of riff mode.
Yeah, but I was like, what's going on with the breathing? Are you okay? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm sick. And we had just walked into a tiny podcast studio that was already hot as hell, and he'd been in for hours already. And I'm like, so wait, you're trying to hotbox me in with your disease? And he's like, I was like, oh, when did you get sick? Trying to gauge like his contagion level. And he's like, oh, it's already over. I got sick a couple days ago.
Yeah.
My fellow, what's the word for when you think you're sick all the time?
Hypochondriacs.
My fellow hypochondriacs. Now tell me, would that not be triggering for you to assume that if you spend an hour with a person who'd only been sick for a couple of days, who was actively coughing into the room, that you thought you were going to get sick?
And I'm saying you all have mental illness, and what you need to do is just not give a fuck like me. I barely ever get sick, and I'm around sick people all the time.
It's not true. You take more pills than I do regularly, and I have a brain tumor.
That's just because. Oh yeah, okay. I take more pills than you regularly.
That's true, actually.
Oh, I barely even want to take those pills.
No, you don't want to do that. That's right.
I don't.
That's right.
First of all, most of them are for heartburn related things.
Something you could easily solve by just eating like a human being.
I do eat like a human being. Me and Zach, we eat together. It's a nice time.
Okay.
I got heartburn problems. That's most of the pills I'm taking.
Blood pressure also.
Blood pressure, but that's not a sickness.
Yes, it is.
That's a disease, baby.
Yeah, a curable one.
Right. Then go ahead. Find the cure.
Eating vegetables every other meal at least.
I had potatoes today.
Nope. You had Culver's frozen French fries.
First of all, they were Checkers frozen French fries, and they were good as hell.
Those aren't vegetables at that point.
All right.
I mean...
And then I made myself chicken.
Okay, fine. Chicken is healthy-ish, but it's not a vegetable.
Well...
Did you list chicken as a vegetable?
I mean, I listed it as a food.
What is it? Are you like, from, what's his ass from Parks and Rec?
Aziz fish hooking. I fish hooked a bitch. I fish hooked Aubrey Plaza.
You fucking wish. She's single now. Go get her.
She is. Oh yeah. Well, they were getting divorced anyways.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter that he died.
She was already on the line, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
For fish hooking.
Yeah.
Anyways, maybe some of the eagle ear.
And it wasn't the fish hook, it was the claw, by the way.
Oh, he gave her the claw.
For those of my Aziz heads out here.
I didn't know he liared her.
Yeah, he gave her the claw. Actually, yeah. Yeah, he did. He liared her.
Thanks.
He said, no, I'm not going to try and fuck you in my house, and then try to fuck her in his house.
Yeah, and she was like, I only weigh 105 pounds. He goes, yeah, in your bra. Anyways, maybe some of the eagle-eared listeners could tell. We have new microphones. We got new microphones for Christmas. Gang, the new queen of the goo gang, my brother, got us new microphones for Christmas. So we got new fancy, nice microphones because he got them with all his fucking money.
Yeah, why do you say that like he's a Jew? That was so weird.
Well, you and him are buddying it up, fucking lighting your little candles on your candlestick holder. I didn't understand what all that was about.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just having fun, you know?
Yeah, oh, okay.
Why don't you riff with me instead of tear me down at every turn? I'm always getting torn down at every turn and never riffed with.
Would you just calm down a little bit? You're making me stressed as fuck.
I got us coffees and now I'm jacked out of my damn gourd.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I'm freaking jacked up on I was so tired. But now I'm so alive.
Oh my! If you guys think he's doing this for the show, he's not. He wakes up this annoying.
Oh man, I was annoying the shit out of Myka this morning. Whenever she makes her food, she doesn't want anyone to talk to her or be around her or pat her on the butt or
I just want to be
in the kitchen at all. And I kept going, I'm going to go downstairs unless you need help up here. Do you need me?
I've got like 3 burners going. I got all this shit. Yeah, but I had them going in my mind.
Yeah, this is your problem. You create things that are happening that aren't, and that's why you get so frazzled all the time. In my mind, even the things that are happening really aren't even happening.
Yeah, Tim's flatlining in there.
So I'm like always chill.
The doctors keep trying to pull the plug on him. He's like, I'm not even hooked up to a machine.
That's right, bitch. That's right, you doctor ass bitch. So we saw my family. Everyone was good. It was a good Christmas all around, I'd say.
Yeah, it was a great Christmas.
I got Myka a nice gift for Christmas. Myka, go off, tell him.
Tim got me a Pacers jersey with our very own TJ McConnell, number 9.
Friend of the show,
Number
TJ
9.
McConnell. Number 9.
Number 9.
Friend of the show, TJ McConnell. Myka's favorite Pacer player because she is, of course, racist. So we got her a TJ McConnell jersey. And Myka liked it. I was worried that you'd be like, this is fucking dumb as fuck. But
I'm not going to say that in front of your whole family when I'm opening a gift. Do you think I would do that?
Yeah.
No, Tim, I have gift etiquette. I say I love the gift no matter what it was. And now you get to wonder whether or not I really loved it or not.
No, you'd tell me if you didn't like it.
No, I fucking wouldn't, actually.
You wouldn't?
No, why would I ever tell me that a gift you thoughtfully bought me was something I did not enjoy?
I don't know. Did you even like that book that I made of you and all the pictures of Toe?
I hate that book.
Oh, I knew it.
I hate that adorable book with pictures of me and my best friend Toe the cat.
She's been bad. And then, so we come home from Christmas to our Christmas cat, who we thought was going to be spreading joy and cheer, but she's been a freaking devil lately. She's been a little freaking asshole.
Little Grinch cat.
She's been the damn Grinch. Her heart needs to grow friggin' 3 sizes around this motherfucker. Goddamn, knocking everything over. She knocked salt all over the house. She's already a black cat. She's trying to make more bad luck in the house.
She broke the little salt cellar. It landed on a rug. I don't even know how she did it. She must have fucking hurled it off.
Myka was sitting right there as she did it. Didn't fucking try to stop her or anything crazy.
I was looking at my phone. This is why, as a parent, you can't be looking at your phone. Because the next thing you know, your kid has gone bozo mode.
Yep, good call. You can't let your kids go goblin mode.
Makes you
on
really
you.
wonder if Rob Reiner and Michelle were just looking at their phones.
Oh, we're in bed minding our own business.
And their kids, and Nick's like, Dad, I need to talk to you. And eventually, he's like, just got to slit his throat because you won't look up from your phone, Rob.
I wrote another movie about how I'm a Nepo baby. Will you direct it again?
Yeah. I've been talking about this all week, but we are going to watch that movie and live talk about it because I have to see this movie. I just simply must.
Yeah, we're gonna do the movie on Patreon. So if you want to check that out, it's patreon.com/greathang. Also, if you're on Patreon right now, you have noticed, oh, this is odd. The episodes usually come out Wednesday. Why is this episode out early? We're a week ahead now. So now episodes will be coming out a week early on the Patreon. So if you want your episodes early, get them over at the Patreon at patreon.com/great.
Stop burping during your posts.
You could barely tell.
It was so gross. You made a face.
Well, I had to make a face. A burp was coming out. That was
insane. That was so fucking gross.
Well, it's not my fault. I ate a bunch of... So burps are also vegetables. I ate a bunch of those for lunch as well.
No, he ate the farts, and that's why they come out as burps.
That's science, dumbasses. So if you want to check that out, it's patreon.com/greathang. We're doing episodes a week ahead now, and extra eps. I'll have an extra ep out here soon. I got caught up because we went home for Christmas. God, Christmas was such a nice time. We had Chex Mix. It was nice. Anything else exciting happening, Myka, for you? Besides,
no, I think we should get into the show. I feel like catching up takes too long, especially if people don't know who we are or give a fuck.
Okay, well, I mean, this is a perfect time to catch up with who I am. Hey, gang, my name is Tim McLaughlin. I'm a 39-year-old loser who's been doing stand-up comedy for over 15 years and failing big time. All of my friends have pretty much succeeded except for me, and it really hurts a lot when I am alone with my own thoughts. That's why I'm constantly listening to stuff on my headphones instead of thinking. So that's me in a nutshell, gang. What's up?
And my name is Myka Fox. I'm a 44-year-old winner who recently got laid off from her very important job as a creative director at Paramount Global, now Skydance, formerly Viacom. During my tenure as creative director, I met this loser, Tim, and felt like I couldn't do any better because at the time I was a drunk cocaine head, and now I am sober and am waking up to the realization of what I've done with my life.
Well, let's hope she doesn't get too woke, folks, because if you go woke, you go broke. All right. Well, Well, there we go, Micah. Now that's how you catch up.
That we should have done that in the beginning. All right, let's move it along to hot take.
It's time for hot take of the week.
So usually during hot take, I'll go to Reddit's "Am I the Asshole" or "Am I Overreacting" or some lunatic on Threads and see what they're upset about, and we'll give a hot take on it. But today I wanted to bring it just something I have an actual take about happening in the news. These are pulled from the headlines.
Whoa, ripped from the headlines.
I feel like we'd be remiss not to talk about Nick Reiner.
Okay.
Absolutely. And first of all, I've been watching a lot of videos about him. I am absolutely obsessed. When a tragedy like this happens, you can bet that I'm going to spend every minute of the day thinking about it and listening to everyone's opinion on it.
I was in for a little bit, but now more Epstein stuff is coming out, and I am back in on that.
That list is not coming out, but that Reiner case is chugging along.
Yeah, so he hired Alan Jackson, country singer, as his attorney.
Yeah, but what I want to talk about specifically is what led up before the murder, the alleged murder, okay, whatever we, even though it's fucking him, but allegedly. For legal purposes. Rob Reiner and Michelle brought Nick to Conan O'Brien's Christmas party.
Sure.
Now, Nick was not invited to this party. Rob and Michelle asked Conan for permission to bring Nick, and I think that's extremely fucked up behavior. They were worried that they're like, we can't leave Nick alone at home because we're worried about him. And it's like, that's not a person you bring to a party. Are you fucking nuts? Are you so self-absorbed that you can't realize that a person who can't be left alone should not be, you shouldn't subject them to like all of your friends? You stay home and babysit your dumb fucking kid.
Micah, I gotta agree with you here. But also, you know, maybe they thought getting him out of the house and getting him doing something and getting him around people could help.
No, they said everyone at the party said he was acting erratic and weird. And then, of course, he gets into a fight with Nick, I guess probably because he's acting weird. And then Rob and Michelle leave without him. Like, they left him at the party.
Nice.
Which is like, so now...
I like that.
Of course, hindsight, right? He's a fucking murderer, but like... You take him with you. If you bring an uninvited person to a party and they're being a piece of shit, you have to remove them from the party. That is your responsibility. You don't make Bill Hader have to deal with it.
Hindsight is stabby slashy in this situation.
Okay, obviously it's a tragedy that they died and he shouldn't have killed his fucking parents, but like, don't bring your psychotic son to a Christmas party.
But Micah, what if they thought...
I can't stop bumping into this issue.
There's a lot of healing properties within the idea of Christmas spirit. And what if they thought that the Christmas spirit could grow his heart 3 times that day?
I mean, you might be right, Tim, but like if I have a narcissistic son who has trouble connecting to people emotionally, I would not put them around a bunch of celebrities. All right? That is the very last type of person someone who has problems connecting should be around. Because celebrities only care about themselves.
Right.
And so does he. And that's like a fucking oil vinegar situation.
Well, okay. But he was asking celebrities. I guess celebrities don't like getting asked if they're famous. They like that you know that they're famous, right?
Especially when you invite them to Conan O'Brien's party and your parents are famous. You know everyone at the party is famous. He was doing that to be a dick.
Man, I wish I was at that party. Hobnobbing with all those famous people, doing my classic party tricks, catching stuff in my mouth.
Yeah, Rob and Michelle should have brought Tim to Conan's party.
Yeah, you bring me to that party, baby, you're a hit.
Bring Tim to Conan's party. I'll stay at home with Nick and teach him a couple things.
You think Conan's party had White Claws?
It's possible.
Probably High Noons, I would guess.
I feel like Conan's party for sure had some good whiskeys. I feel like an Irishman such as Conan.
And Guinness.
And probably,
yeah. Oh, I could have downed some Guinnesses and done my cool tricks. Do my party tricks. Big burp. People like that as a trick, right?
No, Tim. Oh. You probably Rob and Michelle would have taken you out of the party, left Nick there.
Hey, we've got a new son, they'd say. And they bring me home, and I keep doing my tricks for them, and they keep me plied up with booze.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think you're right, Tim. Didn't listen to what he said at all.
I know. What the hell?
Completely mentally checked out.
Go with what I'm trying to be fun and come up with fun hypothetical scenarios.
Okay, so you're at the party with Nick and you're getting drunk as fuck, and he's just like, "Hey, are you drinking a drink? What are you doing? Are you drinking a drink?"
And I go, "Brother, check this." I grab him. I put my arm around him. I go, "Brother, check this out. You'll never do anything more fun than this in your life." And I hand him a drink. And I go, "Now you're going to need to drink about 15 more of those. And we're going to be having the best night of our lives," I'll say.
And he's going to be like, "I have to go to the bathroom." And then he shoots up a bunch of meth or whatever he did that night.
All right.
Allegedly.
Did he allegedly do that?
No. I mean, you can only assume he was off the wagon, but he was also mentally ill, so, but people had been saying before that party that he'd been like really erratic. Like they know he's mentally ill and they brought him to that party. I think it's so selfish.
Well, I agree, and they got what was coming to them. So if you do selfish stuff, I agree with Myka. Whatever Myka's saying, if you do selfish stuff, bad things happen to you, right, Myka?
I don't know, but it's obviously a tragedy. But that was fucking like, if he hadn't killed them, right, then that was like the most selfish thing they've ever done. Of course, they shouldn't have died, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
People are going to be mad at you about this, Myka. You're really popping off in a bad way here. You're Trump adjacent.
No. Tim, I'm not wrong. He was clearly exhibiting signs of being mentally ill, and they were too involved in themselves and their own family circle to care about the welfare of other people. Or themselves, even.
Sorry about you, Reiners.
All right.
That's your hot take?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's a good hot take. Myka, I've got some news. Ding, 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 ding. It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin. Police recovered a swallowed Fabergé pendant after a 6-day wait for it to reappear. Wellington, New Zealand, Associated Press. New Zealand police said Friday that they have recovered James Bond-inspired Fabergé pendant after 6 days of closely watching a man accused of swallowing the jewelry in an Auckland store.
Do you think he has pica?
What's that?
That's where you have to eat like clay or certain metals because you're missing minerals in your diet, and so they can't help but like eat weird objects like rocks and stuff.
Wait, like a doctor says they have to, or they
do it. That's how you find out they have the disease, because they're like, "Oh, my kid won't stop eating like cat litter," and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's got pica."
Wait, so your body knows that you need to eat rocks?
Yeah, your body is so desperate for the minerals that kind of stuff looks appealing to you when you eat it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So it's like when you find out your kid has diabetes because they're like...
They keep having seizures and falling around on the ground and shit.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that too. I was going to say sucking water off the toothbrushes in the bathroom, but...
Is that what they do?
That's how a friend of mine's son, they found out that he had type 1 diabetes.
Well, wait, because I used to do that. That water tastes good.
Well, you're just nasty. You're just nasty as fuck.
How else are you going to get your toothbrush dry?
I put mine in my butt. I have a very dry butt.
Incorrect. That's the biggest lie he's ever told in his life. Wettest asshole in town.
It is not the wettest one in town. The fucking junkies in the stairwells assholes got to be wetter than mine.
Absolutely not.
Oh, their little tent is gone.
I took a picture. It moved around the corner.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, they found a cover under scaffolding. Pretty smart. They have like a baby girl's tent.
Yeah, the junkies got kicked out of the stairwell. They're back today, but they got kicked out yesterday, and then they put up a child's tent. And they were living in a child's tent all night. It's like a third world country.
You want to know what's so weird about junkies for a second is they keep using like children's stuff. Like, how did you get a baby girl's tent? Why are they always riding little kids' bikes? It's like, why aren't you stealing adult stuff?
Oh yeah.
Is it like weird? Are all junkies pedophiles? Is there like something
grow
there?
out? No. Kids grow out of the stuff, and then the parents throw it away, and they find it in the trash.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
The guy today had a big handful of needles. He just had like a huge handful of needles.
He's being responsible, of course.
I was like, where do you even get that many needles?
Needle exchanges.
Oh. Well, there you go. We both just learned something now, didn't we?
Yeah.
The kids grow out of their needles and you got to exchange them.
For some reason, all these advocates don't want these junkies to get AIDS. I'm like, who gives a shit? They're already addicts too.
I imagine
It's
that
the
I
least
got
of their problems.
I imagined I got stabbed. One of them stabbed me with their needles today.
Yeah.
They go, you got AIDS. And I go, brother, I don't give a shit. Like, I didn't care. In my mind, I didn't care that I got AIDS. And I was like, see, this is how I won't get sick. Because I just won't care that I have AIDS, and then I won't Tom Hanks it.
Oh, what, from Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Is that what he did? He didn't know because, right, in Philadelphia? He didn't
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But he dies.
Oh, that's what you mean by Tom Hanks it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay alive because I don't give a shit and I don't believe that my body's full of a disease.
Yeah, that's how that works. I'm pretty sure that's why nobody tests for AIDS. If you test for AIDS, that's how you get AIDS.
And same with COVID.
Yeah.
They said the pendant was recovered Thursday night after it exited the suspect's gastrointestinal tract.
What a nice way to say he shit that out.
Naturally without medical intervention.
Yeah.
The limited edition Fabergé egg pendant was inspired by the 1983 James Bond film Octopussy, in which a jewel smuggling operation involves a fake Fabergé egg.
Did they swallow it in Octopussy, or does she just stick it in her Octopussy?
I don't know. What if the Octomom did it?
That's a good point.
She could have put a bunch of eggs up there.
A lot of mouths to feed.
She's at least got 8 eggs in there at once, you know?
Yeah, it can hold a lot of eggs.
Well, I'm saying she had 8 kids at once. You have to have 8 eggs to do that, right?
I understand. That's why I'm confirming what you're saying.
Yeah, but you didn't really. You just said, yeah, she could do. I don't know. It didn't seem right.
All right, let's take it again. Let's go back. Let's try this riff again.
A less glamorous photo supplied by New Zealand's police Friday showed a gloved hand. Oh, no. The police shared a photo of a guy holding the shit pendant? Oh, it's got shit on it. It's nasty.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Do you think it's worth more than now that it's got this shit on it? Because it's
To
the pendant plus shit.
Yeah, to some it is probably.
Yeah.
To some, like Danny Thomas type, like a Danny Thomas situation.
Mm-hmm. Founder of Wendy's, of course.
No, that's Dave Thomas. Danny Thomas, the philanthropist who liked to get his eggs Danny Thomas style, of course.
At Wendy's.
And what better egg than a Fabergé egg to get Danny Thomas style?
You brought it around.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was doing. By New Zealand's police Friday showed a gloved hand holding the recovered pendant and its long gold chain with an intact price tag. They kept the price tag on it. That's how you know it's new.
That's funny as hell. They're like... It would be funny if his anus ripped the tag off. They're like, oh, now you can't return it.
And he wipes with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now you can't. That's funny. Yeah. The jewelry is 33,000 New Zealand dollars, 19,000 American value.
Fucking New Zealanders garbage denomination.
I know. The man was arrested inside Partridge Jewelers in Auckland on November 28th, shortly after the alleged theft. He made a court appearance on the 29th when he didn't enter a plea to charge of theft. Since then, he's been in police custody and officers have been stationed around the clock with the man to wait for the evidence to reemerge. Damn, you gotta be like, you have to have really fucked up in the New Zealand police. You probably shot a Maori child or something, and then they're like, listen, man, you're on shit duty now.
I can't imagine being able to shit less than being surrounded by New Zealand police officers. Like, hey, come out, eh?
Yeah.
Man,
we're going to need you to take a shit for us, all right? We're going to need you to shit out the pendant. Pendant. Mm-hmm. Do they say pendant? That New Zealanders talk with a real high pitch.
They probably don't even say pendant. They're probably like I don't know. I don't have a.
We're gonna need your Iggy Weggy to come out of your buddy Woody.
We need your toad in a hoe.
That was terrible. That was an absolutely terrible accent.
You don't know what I was trying to say.
Toad in the hole.
Yeah. Oh, well, you did. And I think that was a perfect accent. I have hair in my eyeball. Can you guys see the hair in my eyeball?
Wow. The 32-year-old man has not been publicly named. He is due to appear in Auckland District.
Nick Reiner.
Was he 32? You want to feel old? a 32-year-old man
Has
has
been-
already eaten a fucking Fabergé egg and shitted it out. And I'm 39 and I've done nothing. And will remain in police custody until then.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, that's a good one, Tim.
Oh, there's a whole lot more.
No, there isn't. We got it. We got
Wait,
it.
hold on.
How much was the egg worth? $19,000?
$19,000.
I feel like it should be worth more.
Yeah, maybe. I think it was small. And also, have I ever shit anything have I taken
What's the most valuable thing you've ever shit?
Well, so I once ate a nickel as a kid, and they were worried that it would get clogged in there and then I'd have to get surgery. And that probably would have cost a lot of money. So I think it was very valuable that I shit it out instead of having to get a nickel out of my stomach in surgery.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So that, I think.
Yeah. Mine is a famous guy's jizz.
Wow.
If I'd have used that appropriately, it could have been worth a lifetime of money.
Did Ray Donovan come and grab your butt and squeeze it out into a cup and take it away?
I did not seen Ray Donovan. Is that what happens?
Well, in the first episode of Ray Donovan, this lady fucks a professional athlete or rapper or something, and he throws the condom away, but she grabs it and puts it in a cup for someone to take, and Ray Donovan catches him at the pass.
Oh, that's what a good
Ray Donovan's a fixer.
fixer. Yeah.
Ray Donovan, who I saw in real life at SNL I went to SNL. Lev Schreiber was the host, went with friend of the show, Stephen Castillo, and friend of the show, Bobby Buds. And Stephen went with Bobby Buds, known idiot. Bobby Buds and I, similar dumbasses, you know?
Keep talking about Bobby Buds. Keep saying the word Bobby Buds.
So Bobby Buds and I were over at SNL. Steve texts us
oh my
both.
God, I'm getting so bored. If you say the same names anymore, I'm going to kill myself.
So Stephen Castillo texts Bobby Buds and I, and he says, this is my job. You two need to be on your best behavior.
Don't invite me. Don't invite me if you're going to behave like that. That's insane.
So we go. Lev Schreiber's the host. Have a nice time. Go to the after party. I slipped on the stairs, threw out my back, fell down about 14 stairs, hurt my head. And then about 2 weeks later, I'm sitting on the couch. I get a text from old Robert Euler himself, a.k.a. Bobby Buds. And it says, Gay Donovan. And I said, what? He goes, I couldn't say it at SNL because we had to be good. But all night I wanted to say Gay Donovan.
You know what? Maybe Steve should be telling everyone to be on their best behavior. It'll keep their friends from being dumb.
So that was a little fun thing that happened to me. All right, that was the news, Micah. We got to do plugs. Do you have anything to plug?
Oh yeah, just coming out. I was just on Stavi's World, the recent episode of Stavros Halkias's Patreon episode. With
McDade's Maniacs.
McDade's Maniacs with JP McDade. So check out that episode. Getting a lot of great feedback. If you are here from that show, thank you so much for coming and checking me out. And if you can find me on all social media at MYKAFOX. And I still am contractually obligated to hold open my OnlyFans from the time I did an OnlyFans comedy set almost a year ago. We're almost done with that. You can find that at _Fox_whole spelled with a 0 to make the whole bigger. And I'm realizing now as I'm talking that I talk a lot faster than most people on YouTube.
Yeah, you got to slow it down.
When I watch YouTube, though, I put everything at 1.25 speed, and finally it's interesting. I don't know if you guys do that.
See, this is the problem. You can't live your life on 1.5 and 1.25 speed and then expect me to keep up with the way you like to hear things. I'm a slow talker.
If I could speed you up, my life would improve dramatically.
Well, it ain't gonna. Your life is about to be in the shitter because I'm gonna start talking slower.
Start talking. You couldn't possibly. Even when you're trying to talk fast, you just keep mumbling over yourself.
You can check me out at hot_comic69 on Instagram. You can check out this show. Hey, if you're watching this show on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're listening, wherever you listen, if you can comment, leave a comment. We read all of the comments. Check out the Patreon for the episodes a week early now, and also extra episodes every week. That's the Patreon at patreon.com/greathang. And other than that, I don't really have anything else coming up.
And, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube and you've made it this far, fucking hit subscribe. It would make me feel really important.
Jeff Sheen and I are talking about maybe starting another podcast in the new year.
Fuck Jeff Sheen. All right, what else we got?
So that's exciting. We got to give some advice. I found some holiday advice.
You're not recording that here.
My God, this is all this stuff. I put all of this up. This is my command center.
You can't just say me and Jeff are starting a new podcast and then have Jeff in our house all the time and not even bring it up to me until we're in front of a camera. That's like batshittery.
So keep your eye out for that. Sometime in the new year, me and Jeff and maybe Myka.
No.
Oh.
And not even Jeff.
And maybe Jeff on Great Hang. Great Hang with Tim, Myka, and Jeff.
All right, what's next?
All right, we got to give some advice. So I found some good holiday advice. This will be coming out on Christmas Eve, which is exciting, and it will give people time in case they get a gift like this. They'll be able to be helped. I have a weird problem, this person says.
What did they get? A TJ McConnell child-sized jersey when they really need an adult-sized one, but their boyfriend is too poor to get them an adult small, so they have to get them a child-size extra large?
It was a child-size large. It was a child-size large. They
had a bigger child-size one that you could have gotten me?
Yeah, I could have got... Did you need a bigger one?
I don't know.
I thought it fit pretty good.
It does fit pretty good. But aren't they supposed to be real big?
No.
Oh.
No, they're not supposed to be real big. I mean, unless you're trying to dress like Master P in 2002.
Let me see a picture. Am I trying to dress like Master P?
No.
I can't wait till you Master P. There's a bunch of fucking piss all over the floor of our bathroom and our seat's always up.
First of all, it's not always up. It's only up most of the time. All right. I have a weird problem.
Yeah, I can't piss without getting everywhere, even though it's basically shooting at point blank.
No, I've got problems, man. I've got Pissroni's disease.
Oh no.
And I gotta take fucking Ebb piss to fix it.
Fucking Ebglis is one of my favorite words of all time. I've got severe to moderate plaque psoriasis.
Yeah, I got some severe to moderate piss psoriasis.
Psoriasis.
Plaque psoriasis. Yeah, there it is. And none of them are very good.
No.
I got Pixema.
Pixema?
That's not good either. I got problems, man. Anyways, I work in a very small office. Today, my boss's wife came in, and within view of me, I saw her and my boss whispering together, and I heard her asking, should we give it to her now?
Ooh.
They are leaving on vacation.
Pink slip?
They are leaving on vacation, and I won't see them till after Christmas. The next thing, the wife walks over to me with an envelope. I said, thank you for the card. And she said to me, oh, it's more than just a card.
Cash. Was it one of those coupons for a free back rub?
From both of us?
From both of us?
One in front,
yeah.
Man. One in back, lady.
Ew.
Free Nuru massage.
New room?
That's when they get naked and rub their bodies all over each other.
It's called New Room?
Nuru.
Oh, New Room. I heard it as New Room.
Yeah. This is going to be looking like a new room when me and Jeff are in here doing our pod.
He's not allowed in the house without my permission. I don't know why you would plan to do a podcast with him, but okay.
I waited until later when I was alone to open, and inside it was a very nice Christmas postcard, and that's it. There was also a sticker on the back that said, thank you.
What the hell? So it's not more than a card, it's less than a card.
Well, yeah, I guess.
A postcard isn't even a card.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it is. It's got the word card in the name.
Half a card.
Well, it's a card.
Because it can't close.
Well, it doesn't need to be a playing card is a card. It doesn't close.
Yeah, but it's not a card it's not more than a card, I'll say that.
Okay. There was also a sticker that said thank you. It seems to me that with all the whispering and the thank you, that there would be a monetary gift inside, which is customary at my office, but there wasn't. So does that mean that both of them forgot to put something inside, or does it mean that it was just the card they intended to give me? So when I thank them, what if I don't thank them for the monetary gift that they thought they put in there. What should I say?
That was weird. There's like a weird loud horn honk.
They should say honk really loud.
This is a really difficult one.
See, I thought this was good for Christmas time.
Because you don't want to be rude, but the fact that they said it's more than a card, wink, wink, gives you, that's your in.
Yeah.
That's your in. Also, who puts a postcard in an envelope?
I don't know.
My question is, did you look around the ground?
Maybe this woman doesn't know what a fucking postcard is.
Who, the boss lady?
The person who wrote it. Maybe she's getting postcard confused with something else.
Like
Let's just assume it's a regular card.
Okay. Well, no, because there's a sticker on the other side of it.
Well, if there's a so a postcard has a picture, and then on the back you write something on it.
Yes.
So it was just a picture, and then on the back a sticker that said "thank you," and that's it.
Yeah, or maybe in the address part there was the sticker. So there was like a message on one half, and in the address part there's the sticker.
Okay.
I would bring it up and sort of make it very clear that all you got was a postcard. Say thank you for the postcard and the sticker.
And I'd say, hey, so you said this was more than just a card, but my ass didn't get anything else. What the fuck else was supposed to be in here, bitch? You better start talking or I'm going to burn this fucking office to the goddamn ground.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or be like, hey, I opened it up and I didn't see anything more in there. Does anyone see anything on the ground? Be like,
yeah,
I don't know. That's awkward as fuck. And all I can think is that they did that on purpose to fuck with you. That's really that's like when you go to a wedding and you like send a box or whatever and and it's not empty, but maybe you just you say like, fuck, how do they do it? People maybe like
do you think they're playing some kind of psychosexual game in their office?
Yeah, they're like trying to do some tricksy shit. You know what I mean? Like signing your name on somebody else's card or something like that.
Wow.
Oh shit.
We've got someone at the door. Myka, go get it really quick. I'll vamp. While Myka gets the door, I'm going to keep explaining how this could be some psychosexual shit. So what they do is they get off hard at the thought that she's going to open the thing and there's going to be a gift card or some kind of money in there. And they just think of how disappointed they are and they're busting. God, they're busting hard.
We got to do this to Jeff.
Well, we can do it to Jeff.
Oh, that's going to be, it'll be thanks for the card. We'll be like, oh, there's more than a card, but there won't even be a card.
Yeah.
It'll just be an empty envelope.
Yeah. With a shit in it. A shit and a shitty Fabergé egg will be inside of it.
That's right. And be like, you'd think this was worth more than $19,000, but it's not.
And he'll think it's a real egg and he'll try to eat it.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, ew, it's actually shit and my mouth is all fucking bleeding because this was a Fabergé egg.
And it's like, it'll just get stuck into his gums because he's got these soft podunk teeth.
Yeah, so you think that she should make it very clear in her thank you that she only got a card and a card only.
No, I mean, like, real talk, you got to go immediately to them and be like, hey, I don't want to be weird and thank you for the card, but you said there was more than a card. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. That's 100% what I would do.
And if it is, and you got to say, if it is just a card, thank you very much, and I really appreciate working here.
Yeah, but you said, but make it clear. You said there's more than a card. I just want to make sure nothing got lost.
Yeah, that there wasn't a check in here that you need to now void.
Yes.
A check for many thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. You know?
Correct.
That you would need to now void, of course.
Yeah, you have to void those checks.
Well, that's good. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
All right, Myka.
Yes.
Like I said in the plug segment, we read all of the comments on the show, so it's time for the best part of the show. Reviews for the podcast. This is where we go on Apple iTunes, or Apple Podcasts it's called. God, I'm old. Where we go on Apple Podcasts and we read any of our new 5-star reviews. You're allowed to leave whatever stars you want, but 5 is
the correct number.
Recommended. We don't have any on there, but we have some on Spotify. You can leave comments on Spotify and you can leave comments on YouTube. My YouTube one has already shut itself down, but here we go. On Spotify, this is from our episode of Catching Up with the Comments.
Oh, weird. This is the what's it?
Inception?
Inception. I kept thinking insurrection.
This
and
is
then
the
I thought erection.
This is the January 6th of comments.
Yes.
Fred Curran says, hey, Myka and Tim. How are they hanging, Myka? Anyway, love the pod. Myka, your special... Oh, damn. Myka, love your special. You were looking hot in that outfit. Nice.
Thank you.
Tim, your rambling comedic thoughts and Myka's redirecting you like an abusive mom is a great hang. Keep it up. Myka, you final big gooey Freddy from the hashtag Goo Gang. Big
What
gooey
is
Freddy.
Big Gooey Freddy?
Well, I guess he's Fred.
Yeah.
And he's...
Is his name Fred?
Yeah, Fred Curran. And he's covered himself in his own goo, I can only imagine.
Well, that's nice.
So that was on Spotify for that one. And now this one is from our episode with Bonnie McFarlane, friend of the show, and Maddie Smith, friend of the show from Skankfest. Here on Spotify, we have Hero Handa saying, hey, why don't we all talk at once? That's easy to listen to. LOL.
You're the first person in the comments to bring it up. It drove me crazy the entire time we were recording that. But Tim was fucking drunk as fuck and couldn't manage helping me manage the show. And you can't blame our guests, but But I blame Tim, actually.
You know what? I blame me too. I was pretty hammered, and
we get these great guests, and then Tim totally allows side conversations to happen instead of managing it appropriately.
Well, people have really been liking the episode either way.
It's a very funny episode. It's totally worth pushing through. But
well, let's read some more comments from YouTube about it. What do you think about that?
Sounds great.
All right, here we go.
What about the comments episode?
Do you want me to read all those? That's a lot of comments on there too. I'm trying to keep this episode to an hour.
Okay.
Alan Thickdick said, hell yeah, pimp. EO says, peace sign emoji, laughing emoji, cigarette emoji. The Gimp says, the king and 3 queens.
That was me with Tim, Bonnie, and Maddie.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're the king?
Of course.
Oh, that makes sense. New Jersey Greg says, fun show. Chuck Space says, lucky boy, this is fire.
Yeah.
Kara Bearlove says, Tim is the virgin all the cool goth girls like to hang out with because they aren't sure if he's gay or are-tarded.
I'm pretty sure which one he is.
I can tell you this, I ain't gay. Web Surfer 69420 says, I do like this podcast.
Thank you.
G. Bresto says, I'm going to miss Bonnie when she gets deported to Canada.
Yeah, she won't give a fuck. She'll be like, whatever.
It's just another bedroom further away from her husband. Dies on a Toilet says, the gypsy's curse. You will be with a beautiful and talented woman. She will love you, but she will never respect you. Oh. Well, that's no good. Is that about me?
Tim, don't be sad. It could have been about Rich.
It could have. Good morning, Julia says, that's from...
well, stop everything and think.
Your mom's
real
house.
Hard. Okay.
I can't wait until people stop wearing eyeglasses that look like sexy braille librarians. And then he said, a fan of them all, nonetheless. New fan and subscriber.
Oh, hell yeah. Welcome. Watch, they're not here yet anymore.
No, they don't give a fuck anymore.
No.
Because of your freaking sunglass choices, ladies. I've never worn sunglasses in my damn life, and I'm not going to start now.
That's true. Tim doesn't wear sunglasses. He likes it for his corneas to get burnt to a
My
crisp.
eyes are so dark that the sun doesn't really affect them.
Yeah.
It's
anything that goes into his eyes does not come out.
Peachy Monster says, all hail the queen and king of the Goo Gang, Jack and Myka. Jack's the new queen. We established it today.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Miriam Zapata said, killer show. Love these gals, plus Tim.
Thanks, Miriam.
I could be one of the gals. The new flesh said, oh no.
The new flesh.
The new flesh. Dear Lord. What is happening? We've got the Gimp. The new flesh.
Maybe he's one of
Miriam
those,
Zapata.
Maybe the new flesh is one of those ears that's grown on the back of a pig.
Oh, yeah. Like when they were growing ear on a rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except on a pig, like I said.
But they did it on a rat.
They could have done it on a pig.
They could, I guess. Searched for that Duck Duck Go shirt and can't figure out where it came from.
It's because it's dumb swag from Tim's job.
Yeah, I got it from my job for hosting game shows for Duck Duck Go. We had a bunch of free Duck Duck Go shirts. I got a bunch of them. And guess what? You're not going to get fucking any. I'm hoarding them for myself. Anthony Ghosta says, Bonnie. Boo.
What?
A boo for Bonnie, and I gave that a thumbs down. I am the...
She had some fucking wild takes on the pod.
Oh, yeah. I am the HCC says, I tuned in for Bonnie and Maddie. After seeing this annoying idiot Tim, I subscribed to Candace Owens and adopted all of her views on the Jays.
Oh, okay.
And I said, let's go to that. So that's good.
Okay,
all right.
good.
Well, congratulations, Candace Owens. You got one new subscriber because of me. She needs them.
Oh, yeah.
She's waging her war as we speak against Erica Kirk.
I mean, it's crazy she's still alive with the Mossad out to get her.
It's so fun. I mean, the Candace Owens shit is funny. The Tim Pool saying he got shot at his house is funny. And then the cops being like, yeah, it didn't happen.
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, the cops were like, yeah, that didn't happen. We have no evidence that anyone shot at Tim Pool.
Well, people shot at us too.
Yeah, we got shot at. We get shot at all the time.
We get shot at all
a bunch of these junkies threw their damn needles at me the other day.
That's right.
Do you want to do the comments from the comment episode?
Let's keep it moving.
All right. Myka.
Yes.
We're basically done. It's just time to speak ill of the dead.
I think I did that in the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to do it too.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me find my speak ill of the dead real quick. I had it pulled up.
To recap for mine, if Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner, if you're going to bring your fucking annoying kid who's all mentally fucked up to a party, bring him around people of his ilk. Don't subject celebrities to that. They don't deserve it. They're good people.
Yeah, the celebrities are the best of us. So, a very sad thing happened last night in Hollywood. Rob Reiner, a tortured and struggling but once very talented movie director and comedy star, passed away together with his wife, Michelle, reportedly due to anger caused others through his massive, unyielding, and uncurable affliction with the mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. He was known to have driven people crazy by his raging obsession of President Donald J. Trump, with his obvious paranoia reaching new heights as the Trump administration surpassed all goals and expectations of greatness, and with the golden age of America upon us, perhaps like never before. May Rob and Michelle rest in peace.
Thanks, Tim. Wouldn't it be crazy if Nick killed him because they were so obsessed with Trump?
That would be, it would be fun if he was right.
What if he fucking was right about that?
That would be crazy.
I mean, Nick has the opportunity to do the funniest thing in the fucking world. Can you imagine he gets up on the stand? He's like, all I can say is they were both suffering from TDS and I had to put them out of their misery. We have an incredible president and I could not stand by while they talked so much shit about Donald John Trump.
Yeah, I couldn't think of any way to speak ill of the dead better than the great 45th and 47th president of this country. So I let him take it away for us, Myka.
And you know what? Hopefully in a future episode of Rest in Piss, we'll be able to read that again, if you know what I mean.
I mean, it is absolutely insane.
You know what I mean?
No.
You didn't listen to me. No.
Yeah, you said we'll be able to read it again, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you don't know what I mean.
No.
Think about it. They know what I mean. Why would we read Donald Trump's tweet again in a segment for Rest in Piss?
Because the Reiners came back to life and their son killed them again?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know why. Why would we do it?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
You really don't get it?
No, because Nick Reiner is dead?
Tim, no.
What? I don't get it. I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm legally not allowed to say why we would do it.
I don't think that joke really made sense.
Yes, it did. Everyone got up at you.
Okay, that's fine.
Sound off in the comments if you think Tim is an R.
If you made it this far, sound off if that joke made sense, or if I am an R. And not an R-pissed as well. Because I'm not that.
Tim, don't do that.
Anyway, it was so funny. I know this has been gone over a lot, and it will have been since this comes out later. But it was so funny watching all the right-wing people on Twitter being like, "So when Charlie Kirk was killed, all of the left-wing people came out and said horrible shit, but no one on the right saying anything bad about Rob Reiner.
Yeah.
No one on the right saying anything bad, and then Trump immediately just absolutely buries them.
I know. And my favorite part too is like everyone was posting about it and all these like MAGA people were like, that's been debunked. And then Trump doubled down. He's like, no, I said it and I meant it.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're like, President Trump, can you clarify what you were saying about Rob Reiner? He's like, yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah, I
didn't
hope
like him, bad guy.
Hope they rest in piss. Hope they rest in piss.
Incredible stuff. I mean, it was truly disgusting what he did. Very funny to me, a man who does not value human life in any real way, but it was it's truly disgusting.
I think it was a beautiful act of the president to speak on a topic which he had the authority to talk about.
And here's the other thing. Now that the president's done that, Charlie Kirk jokes are on the table, babe. Charlie Kirk jokes are on the table now. We can start making them. And you know what? I already kind of have been.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck that. Let's kill him again. We missed our chance. We
Get
didn't
the
know.
hologram. Get the hologram.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, his wife has really been fucking up since he's been down, you know?
Yeah.
Did you see the video of her crying over his corpse, holding his corpse's hand? She's got like a cameraman watching her cry over the corpse. It's like, lady, enough.
Well, because everyone said she hadn't cried, so she needed to come up with proof.
You don't need to cry. Crying is overrated. People who cry, quite frankly, are looking for attention. What you want to not do is cry ever. And that way you can hold all your emotions inside and then you finally let them out at a party. A party with Bill Hader.
Tim cried at the movie Cars. I have proof. DM me for details.
I've never seen the movie Cars.
Signing off. It is I, the kindest woman in the world, a woman who thinks that if you have some terrible progeny, you shouldn't subject the world to them, but you should stay at home and not enjoy a Christmas party with Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien is a good man. He did not deserve to have his party ruined by your dumb fucking kid. It is me, Tim's girlfriend, Toei, the cat's mom, and your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
Also, Conan can't like have parties anymore now.
No, he should have a party every night. And they should do it.
Thin the herd. He calls it thinning the herd.
He should do it Knives Out style.
Oh, yeah, with Benoit Blanc.
It would be funny if his next Christmas party was a murder mystery.
Yeah. Also, how are you going to name a character so close to Benoit Balls?
I think that's why.
You think they did that because of that?
Yes.
They named him after balls that go in your butthole?
I do.
And he solves mysteries?
Yeah, because each clue comes out in one enjoyable lump at a time.
And the clues get bigger as they go.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, there you go. And now we've all learned something today. Signing off, it is I, the most learned man on the planet. A man who has learned and learned till he can't learn no more. A guy who's about to start popping off Charlie Kirk joke style. Your Patreon dad at patreon.com/greathang, your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.